The fire is still growing very quickly. More importantly, this is the most impactful fire in Utah we've seen thus far. You just actually saw one of these planes drop some fire retardant on the more than almost 3,000 acre fire here at Parley's Canyon. Good evening. Thank you for watching ABC4 News at 7 on the CW30. I'm Jordan Burrows. We begin tonight with breaking news at Salt Lake City International Airport. One person is in critical condition after a car accident in the airport parking garage. I'm looking at what's left of the scene of the SWAT standoff. Right in front of me, you'll see there's one of these rubber pellets, one of these rubber bullets that police used as a form of non-lethal force in this SWAT standoff with the suspect. And also in front of me here too is this broken glass that is from the suspect's vehicle. Joins us live from West Jordan, outside the house where shots were fired. Kayla, you've been there all morning. What's the latest? When you snap it, I mean, it's so dry. This is the kind of grass that could light on fire in an instant if you are not responsible with your fireworks. Neighbors know him as Gangsta Goose, but he's become Protective Goose. Take a walk with me and we'll show you the goose now. Instead of charging at people, he's now watching over these ducklings carefully in daybreak. I wanted to go ahead and have people see what I'm talking about when I say how transmissible the Delta variant is. So the CDC study showed that the teacher was up here in the front of the classroom. She had a fairly large classroom. There were 5 seats in a row over here. And we also know every single one of those kids tested positive for COVID-19 in the front row. We're inside one of our live trucks driving down Little Cottonwood Canyon. I'm going to turn the camera around just so you can see the amount of snow. Just like your sports producer, Josh Witzel.
Josh got his first hole-in-one
yesterday.
Glendale?
I still never had one. I know you said you've had one before. Where was it at? Do you remember where it was? And we know that Mike Lee is going for his 3rd term in the U.S. Senate. However, in this primary election in 2022, he will be facing challengers. He did not face any challengers in the 2016 primary election.
We're approaching him. We cannot see him from where we're at. I don't know if he's armed right now.
In what turned into a 2-hour SWAT standoff, police say a man barricaded himself in his beat-up white and red pickup truck after his battery died. It happened on the Center Street Bridge above Legacy Parkway in North Salt Lake.
The suspect was non-compliant, refusing to talk to officers, being very aggressive, had a metal rod in his hand that he was using, threatening or swinging around in a threatening manner.
After SWAT negotiations failed, officers used non-lethal weapons like flash grenades and rubber bullets to get the suspect out of his car.
He's running. He's got his hands up, but he's running.
We spoke to a witness who says she was surprised to see this standoff end peacefully.
I personally didn't have hope that things would end well for the suspect. I wouldn't have been surprised if he didn't make it out alive. So that actually was really nice to see that they were able to apprehend him safely. There's the suspect. He's on Legacy Parkway right there. He's running.
Lindsay Eaton dropped her daughter off at school and says her curiosity peaked when she saw several police officers, SWAT, and the bomb squad pull up.
They're yelling at him.
The suspect ran from police, jumped the bridge, and tumbled down to here.
He was apprehended just north of where you can see that pile of garbage that's been left on the side of the road there.
Police say the man could have been having a mental health episode. Sergeant Gwilliam with North Salt Lake Police says law enforcement are familiar with him.